I'm going to share with you some tools, some techniques to identify where you're out of balance and heal yourself. Because you are powerful enough, you are brilliant with the physical intelligence of your design to be able to do that. So I welcome you to take some breaths, come into our time together. And if you are experiencing, maybe you just feel a little out of balance in general, this meditation is for you. If you're experiencing physical pain and illness, if you're experiencing depression or anxiety, or you cannot get a good night's rest, this mindfulness meditation is for you. So thank you for taking some breaths, and let's dive into it. And so bring awareness into your mind, into your head. Almost like you're giving the mind the microphone. As you drop into non-judgmental awareness. And notice on a scale of 1 to 10, the amount of attention the mind has over you. So a 1 is saying, I can't connect with my mind at all. I don't even know it's there. To a 10 that's saying it has overtaken me. I feel like I'm a slave to the mind. And a 5 being a nice balance, an equilibrium. So again, with the mind having the microphone, listen to it. How you doing, mind? What's going on? Welcome your thoughts to the surface. And in the back of the mind, noticing the weight that they hold. And now to welcome awareness to your emotions. Noticing the weight, or perhaps the lightness of the emotions. And how you feel. What are you feeling? Giving the mind your full awareness. And giving it a number. The best suits the amount of attention that it has right now. And now, gently bring your awareness into the body. Just naturally taking some breaths. Maybe there's some tension and just bringing the breath again to meet the tension. And handing the mic over to the body, saying, hey body, what's going on? How are you doing? It may be screaming at you, saying, you know how I'm doing, I am in pain or I am sick, and just let it talk. Or maybe it has another story to share. And just notice the attention that it has, the connection that you have with it, giving it a number from 1 to 10. Again, breathing and allowing, coming into non-judgmental awareness, listening to the voice of the body. And then moving right along, now coming over to the spirit. And by welcoming yourself in to connect with spirit, notice the space in between the exhale and the inhale. Maybe giving that a rating of a scale of 1 to 10. And again, with no judgment, becoming aware of your connection to your spirit, the attention that it has, and also giving the mic over to the spirit to share with you how it is doing. And at this time, if you haven't already, I really welcome you to imagine a triangle. We have the mind, we have the body, and we have the spirit. And they all have a rating now. And so coming back into the spirit with the rating you've given the spirit, I welcome you to close your eyes and noticing the rating you gave your spirit to the rating you gave the mind. And imagine that side of the triangle where they connect. And just welcoming them to begin to even out. Say if the mind had a higher rating, letting that excess energy go into the spirit. And that spaciousness of the spirit, welcoming in the chatter of the mind, the heartbreak of the feelings, witnessing the equilibrium be established. Simply by being aware, observing, and allowing. And welcoming or noticing the shift. And then staying with the spirit. And then noticing the number you gave the spirit to the number you gave the body. And again, just welcoming the spaciousness, the balance to be established so that the body and the spirit are of equal weight. Simply by allowing and bringing awareness to where there is a higher number. Perhaps the body had a higher number than the spirit. And again, just letting them even out with gentle breathing, with allowing and being. I'm just taking a few more breaths, welcoming the balance, handing it over to your physical intelligence to come into the naturally established trilogy of the three where they're all of equal weight and equal balance. As you notice the spirit to the mind and the spirit to the body. And now moving your full awareness to the body. Coming into the rating that you gave it when we started this exercise. Maybe it's changed. You want to give it a new rating, go ahead. But just allowing yourself to experience that number. Like the body has the microphone. You are with it, listening and receiving it. And now welcome the body to balance with the spirit. Noticing it's a little subtle shift where before it was the spirit balancing with the body. Now we balance the body with the spirit. Yep, just giving some of that weight over to the spirit so that the length is even in the trilogy of the triangle of the body, mind, and spirit. Relaxing and allowing as you witness them balance out. And then bringing your awareness into the body in its relationship to the mind. Noticing if they feel separate at this time. And welcome the cohesion. Welcoming the weight of the body to come into the mind and the weight of the mind to come into the body. Relaxing and allowing the equilibrium to take place. Again, handing it over to your physical intelligence to do the work. And just taking a few gentle breaths, letting it go. Welcoming the balance between the body and the mind. And now come up to the mind and welcoming the mind to balance with the body. And naturally noticing that it's a little easier since the body had balance with the mind already. Just giving all awareness to the mind, all support to the mind, as you welcome the weight of the mind and the body to become balanced. And then bringing your awareness to the mind and to the spirit, strengthening the connection of the mind to the spirit so that they're balanced. And just handing it over a little bit more, relaxing just a little bit more, welcoming the allowance for the balance to take place. Noticing the peace and the calm come into the mind. Noticing the spaciousness now in the body. And the strength of the spirit. And let's just take 5 breaths together with our eyes closed, noticing the shift and feeling all sides of our triangle of the body, mind, and spirit balanced so that we feel strong and whole. Welcoming the healing of your body to be ignited so that you can live in full acceptance and in harmony with yourself as all of who you are.